The battle goes on for civilization as we know it. We're losing. It doesn't mean we've lost, but we are losing. Here's another beauty for you. Here. A ballroom dance teacher at elite French university Sciences Po, Paris, Sciences Po Paris, to anglicize it, is out of a job after she was reprimanded for, are you ready? Insisting on calling dance students men and women. She's out. She's been left. It's an elite French university where they demand that you... By the way, did you see Macron? Macron really came out against this stuff. He's the opposite of Biden in that way. They're both on the left, but American left is the most destructive in the world right now. She insisted on calling dance students men and women. You can't do that at this elite French dance university. Well, it's not a dance university. Dancing is one of the things they teach, I guess. I say women on one side and men on the other because in dance there is a role for the man and a role for the woman. Former Sciences Po or Sciences Po teacher Valérie told AFP, Agence France Presse, she asked the outlet to only identify her by her first name. That's the reason that we separated. That is she and the university. The university told AFP that officials had called a meeting with Valerie over her use of, quote, discriminatory, unquote, language. Valerie subsequently quit her job over the university's demands to use the words leader and follower instead of men and women, according to the outlet. Wow. I'm surprised they allow leader and follower. Right? I mean, we don't allow master bedroom anymore. Why does leader and follower? Why is that acceptable? A student who spoke to a Parisian outlet described Valerie as old school, who had made the class, quote, feel uneasy. Wow. Now, if you had to bet your life on it, would you bet it was a female or male student? Valerie said she refused to, quote, bow down to the dictatorship. Remember, all good in the world is done by outliers. Valerie is one of them. There is bad done by outliers on occasion, too, but all the good is not... The sheep don't do the good. If you find yourself agreeing with the masses, you may not be wrong. The masses are not always wrong, but you should really, really check whether you're right or wrong. In other words, are you comfortable with your position in the sense of being part of a mass agreement? If you're a left-wing student at a left-wing university, which is redundant, they're all left-wing with a few exceptions, are you because you know that the position is true, accurate, moral, rational, or because it's the comfortable thing to do? They're censoring me. I won't bow down to the dictatorship. Forget about being politically correct. What's next? Swan Lake with a hairy swan? Sciences Po, that's the university, added in its statement to Fox News Digital that it is, quote, committed to fighting against all forms of discrimination and hence firmly denounces the falsehoods and political manipulation engendered by the resignation of a dance teacher. Yes, it's a falsehood that the dance class consists of men and women. It's a falsehood. Everything Orwell wrote has come true. Wet is dry, night is day, 2 and 2 is 5. Another one. The iconic company, once known for, quote, bringing out the joy of girlhood, has gone woke, from the Daily Mail, now teaching young girls how not to be girls. In its book titled Body Image, How to Love Yourself, Live Life to the Fullest, and Celebrate All Kinds of Bodies, unquote, American Girl offers, quote, a smart girl's guide, unquote, to socially and medically transitioning from one gender to another. I saw these books, pictures of the books, and the contents are up at Daily Mail. We should put that whole article up at DennisPrager.com, by the way. We value the views and feedback of our customers and acknowledge the perspectives on this issue. This is what they write in response to people who don't want their girls to be told how to become a boy. The content in this book, geared for kids 10 plus, 10, was developed in partnership with medical and adolescent care professionals. This is the statement from the company, American Girl, which is owned by Mattel. It was developed in partnership with medical and adolescent care professionals and consistently emphasizes the importance of having conversations and discussing any feelings with parents or trusted adults. What does that mean? What? Consistently emphasizes the importance of having conversations and discussions, any feelings with parents or trusted adults. Ah, yes. Because you may not trust your parents on this. They may actually say, honey, you are a girl. This is an absolute outrage, Daily Mail writes. Nothing in this statement or this book's appallingly shallow, one-sided, and frankly dangerous treatment of this explosive topic demonstrate that American Girl values much of anything. The book was written by Mel Hammond, who, by the way, is a big environmentalist. They all go hand in hand. In consultation with Carly Gus, a physician, guess where? Boston Children's Hospital. Another female physician ruining children's lives at Boston Children's Hospital. I'm sure some male physicians do too, but this whole movement is overwhelmingly female. And of course, that you can't say that because women are terrific and men are crap. This is one more example of truth is not a left-wing value. So when leftists hear me say that women are disproportionately ruining children because of their overwhelming majority among elementary school teachers, kindergarten teachers, librarians, and the disproportionate number of physicians, female physicians, encouraging transitioning of young people from one sex to another, it is called misogyny. Because they don't ask, is it true? They ask, can we smear it? This is the left-wing mind in operation. So Carly Gus, I looked her up. She's a physician at Boston Children's Hospital who specializes in, quote, gender-affirming medical care, which is supported by the Democratic Party and the President of the United States, who lashed out at people like me, he didn't mention me, but people like me, who lash out at the doctors who are ruining children's lives in the name of affirmative care. He even had a non-binary drag queen at his bill signing at the White House. He is a very bad man, this president.